Kyle Petty stepped over the line with his recent comments on Ryan Blaney's championship win. In this video, we'll delve into the intrigue surrounding Blaney's spectacular victory and Petty's unrelenting criticism. What prompted Blaney to lash out at Petty? Is there more to this race rivalry than meets the eye? Hold on tight, racing enthusiasts, as we unravel the high-speed action and discuss every step of this thrilling NASCAR showdown. But before that, please subscribe to our channel and hit the like button for more whereabouts on NASCAR. Ryan Blaney has been the picture of consistency since joining Team Penske in 2018, consistently finishing in the top 10 each season and notching 7 victories. After a stellar 2021 with his first multi-win season, many expected Blaney to build on that success in 2022. However, despite the number 12 car often running up front, a trip to victory lane remained elusive. The disappointment caught the attention of Kyle Petty, who didn't hold back on the NBC on NASCAR podcast. Following Blaney's 13th place finish at Las Vegas in March 2023, on the heels of a 26th place at Auto Club Speedway the previous week, Petty called out the 29-year-old driver. Drawing parallels to Kasey Kahne, Petty expressed his belief that Blaney had not lived up to his potential. The criticism added an extra layer of scrutiny to Blaney's performance on the track. Ryan Blaney has certainly made his mark in NASCAR, showing promise right from his debut in 2012 with the Truck Series. Running a part-time schedule for Brad Keselowski Racing, he notched a win at Iowa in his first season. Over the next 2 years, running full-time, he secured a pair of victories and finished as the runner-up in the season standings in 2014. Transitioning to the Cup Series, Blaney ran a limited schedule in 2015 with the Wood brothers before landing a full-time ride a year later. In his first full Cup season, he earned 9 top 10 finishes and secured a commendable 20th place in the standings. The breakthrough came in 2017 when he clinched his first Cup win at Pocono. In 2018, Blaney joined Team Penske, where he has enjoyed considerable success over the last 5 seasons, notching 6 wins. The Pinnacles seem to be the 2021 season, marked by victories at Atlanta, Michigan, and Daytona. Entering the new era with the next-gen car in 2022, expectations were high for Blaney to build on his impressive 2021 performance. While he adapted well to the new car, registering 4 top 5 finishes in the first 10 races, he fell short in the win column. The season continued with strong performances and good finishes, but a trip to victory lane remained elusive. In the midst of this, Kyle Petty called out Blaney, adding an extra layer of scrutiny to his performance on the track. The season became a test for Blaney, showcasing his consistency but leaving fans and pundits eager for that elusive victory. The 2023 season didn't kick off as smoothly as Ryan Blaney might have hoped. Despite facing early damage in the season opener at Daytona, he impressively clawed his way back to finish 8th. However, a massive crash at Auto Club Speedway resulted in a 26th place finish, complicating his start to the new season. Las Vegas saw a strong qualifying effort for Blaney, starting 3rd, but struggles on the 1.5-mile track left him finishing 13th, along with other Fords. Amidst Blaney's winless 2022 season and a slow start in 2023, Kyle Petty didn't hold back on the NASCAR on NBC podcast. Drawing parallels between Blaney and Kasey Kahne, Petty expressed his belief that Blaney's potential remains unfulfilled. According to Petty, Blaney, like Kahne, talks a big game but struggles to deliver on the track. Comparisons with Kahne raise interesting points. Kahne, in his 14 full-time seasons, secured 18 wins, with his standout 2006 season boasting 6 victories. However, his time at Hendrick Motorsports saw him fall short of expectations. While Petty didn't delve into this aspect, there's an encouraging statistic for fans of Blaney's number 12 car. In 15 seasons, Kahne only had 4 with double-digit top 5 finishes, a feat Blaney has achieved for 4 consecutive years. While Blaney's consistency in being in contention hasn't always translated into wins, it remains a positive factor. The law of averages suggests that some of those competitive moments will eventually lead to victories. If not, questions about Blaney's ability to seal the deal might continue to surface. The 2023 season becomes a critical chapter in Blaney's career, testing his ability to convert strong performances into coveted checkered flags. Ryan Blaney just had his mic drop moment. The dude behind the wheel of the number 12 Ford Mustang for Team Penske snatched the 2023 NASCAR Cup Series championship on November 5th, sealing the deal with a solid second-place finish at Phoenix Raceway. Amidst the cheers and confetti, Blaney seized the chance to fire back at none other than Kyle Petty, the ex-racer turned commentator and one of his loudest critics. Petty had been laying it on thick, questioning Blaney's potential all season. Petty seemed stuck on the idea that Blaney couldn't kick it up a notch. Even when Blaney nailed a crucial victory at Talladega, locking in his playoff spot, Petty wasn't convinced. He kept harping on about Blaney's supposed lack of consistency for top-tier performance. With the Cup Series championship trophy now gleaming in his hands, Blaney took center stage and hit back at Petty's critiques. In a post-race chat with SiriusXM NASCAR Radio, Blaney dropped this gem. "I knew Kyle Petty says that I never do anything, but hopefully I proved him wrong tonight." When asked if he was serious about his comments, Ryan Blaney cracked a joke, saying, "I've been bottling it up for a while." After the race, the 29-year-old racer celebrated with his team, sharing the moment with Team Penske owner Roger Penske and his family. Reflecting on the joy of winning the championship, Blaney took a trip down memory lane, recalling his childhood heroes like Jimmy Johnson, Tony Stewart, and Jeff Gordon. In his own words, "Ever since I was a little kid, I grew up admiring the Jimmys, Tonys, and Jeff Gordons of the sport. All of those guys are champions, right?" He went on to say, "As a kid, you just want to be like those guys. It was super cool to finally see it come full circle and work so hard. It takes a lot to be good in this sport." With this championship win, Ryan Blaney has basically silenced the doubters and proven his racing prowess. As he looks back on a memorable season, the Team Penske driver is undoubtedly eager for the exciting opportunities that await in his racing journey. Talking about the championship race at Phoenix, Ryan Blaney and Ross Chastain got into a bit of a verbal tussle after their heated battle on the track. It seems neither of them was too thrilled about it. In a chat with Fox Sports' Bob Pockrass, Blaney spilled the beans about the aftermath. When asked if Chastain was among the 300 people who congratulated him, Blaney replied with a smirk, "I did not. We actually saw each other after the race, and we laughed about it. We joked about it." Pockrass dug deeper, asking if they had met after making those not-so-friendly comments about each other in the media center. Blaney spilled the tea, saying, "He was leaving the media center, and I was walking in there, and we were just joking around and laughing about it. We were fine with it. I congratulated him, and he congratulated me, and we were good. We just laughed about it afterward." Now, Chastain had made it pretty clear that he was helping out fellow Chevy drivers by holding Blaney up for the win. But fear not, Blaney knew the score. Pockrass pointed out that Chastain wasn't looking to wreck him, and Blaney confirmed, "We were just joking around and laughing about it. We were fine with it. Looks like all's well that ends well, at least off the track." After the race drama, Blaney laid it out, saying, "I knew he wasn't going to wreck me. He was making it really hard on me for multiple reasons. Trying to help Chevy win it and stuff like that. I understand that. But at the time, I was frustrated because this is your championship. You're trying to find ways to get around somebody and they keep blocking your every move. Just moments of frustration, for sure, but that's part of it." In the grand scheme of things, it looks like the heat of the moment has cooled off, and the two have patched things up. They've managed to move past the on-track incident and probably share a laugh about it afterward. The roller coaster of emotions in the world of racing. Apart from Ryan Blaney, Petty does have his take on most standout moment of the season, and it's a doozy. According to a fellow analyst, the incident involving Ryan Preece takes the cake. Preece's car went into a violent series of flips, but miraculously, he walked away unharmed. Petty weighed in, saying, "I think there has been a lot said about this car over the last 1.5 to 2 years. We've seen drivers in accidents that seemingly were just a standard spin and back into the wall who have gone through concussion protocol, who have had to end their careers because of it. We see this accident in this car after NASCAR continued over the last 12 months, over the last 16 months, to try and improve it as it was too stiff. They softened it. They did things, and this wreck was just horrendous, man. It was just so violent when you see it get up in the air. But the next week, Ryan Preece is back in the car racing again. Preece's crash was undeniably brutal, but the fact that he was back behind the wheel just a week later speaks volumes about NASCAR's commitment to safety. In addition to Preece's incident, Petty and his colleague Jared also highlighted the impressive turnaround by Chris Buescher and RFK Racing, bringing their challenge into the playoffs. They also noted the comeback and Kevin Harvick's final races before the end of his career as other memorable moments from the season. It's been a wild ride, to say the least. So that's all we've got for today. We hope you enjoyed it. Tell us what you think of the video in the comments below, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel. We hope to see you in the upcoming video.